So I want to preface this by kind of defining what natural birth is. Women's bodies are designed to give birth naturally. But at the end of the day, syempre ang pinaka-importante pa rin is that you have a positive birth experience. And I want to say that sometimes that positive birth experience will include an epidural. It will include you getting a CS because that's the best way to get your baby out. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we will be talking about natural birth and kung paano nyo ito pwedeng ma-achieve in your birth story as well. Hi, my name is Joyce. Welcome to my channel. I have decided that this channel will be about motherhood. The past few years, if you've been following me since I started the vlog around 2015, alam nyo that it started out as a travel vlog because I was traveling a lot for fun and for work, and then it became a lifestyle hosting, whatever vlog. It became a self-help vlog when Adulting with Joyce Pring was born. And then finally now, feeling ko it's time to kind of pivot and change this channel. Kasi wala na ako ibang gusto i-share or alam i-share kung hindi yung motherhood journey ko. I am a new mom, so I have 2 babies. I have a 2-year-old and a 3-month-old. And it has been quite a journey. So I want to share with you guys some of the things that I've been learning in my motherhood journey in the hopes that it will also encourage you, inspire you, or kind of just accompany you through this whole crazy journey of mamahood. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about natural birth kasi a lot of you had questions when I shared about my birth story. So if you haven't watched my birth story yet, you can do that by clicking here. Pauline, bahala ka na. O basta mag-click kayo dyan somewhere. You have to watch that first. At least you have an idea of what happened in my birthing journey. So today, I wanted to give you mamas tips on how you can also achieve your natural birth story if that's what you want. So I want to preface this by kind of defining what natural birth is. So to me, and I think to a lot of people, we understand natural birth as vaginal delivery without epidural or anesthesia. And that's precisely what happened with my second. Yes, my love. That's precisely what happened with my second-born. So I gave birth to her at 40 weeks and 3 days. I was not induced. I went into spontaneous labor, and then I gave birth naturally without an epidural, without an anesthesia. And I know that a lot of moms want to be able to experience that as well. Me personally, plinano ko talaga to, but panoorin nyo lang yung birth story ko, how it went. And I wanted to share some of the things that I did to help me do that. So my first step for you is to choose a healthcare provider that will be supportive of your natural birth plan. What do I mean by that? Kailangan mo makahanap ng OB who is, practicing with the mindset that women's bodies are designed to give birth naturally. Pwede mong tanungin kasi like, mataas ba po yung rates nyo ng cesarean? Ano ang rules ng hospital for cesarean? In the hospital that I was in kasi, meron silang rule na pag sinias ka, I don't know if that's for all the hospitals, kailangan magsulat ng report on why that happened. So, medyo may confidence ka na hindi ka lang basta-basta isi-CS. And the OB that I have, shout out Doc De Grano, talagang supportive siya. Even with Eliam, when I was pregnant with Eliam, he was an 8-pounder baby as well. He was a very big baby. But my OB was not saying na, i-induce ka na natin kasi malaki na yung baby. And I remember that time, I had a friend who gave me her OB. She was like, why don't you try my OB as well? Ganyan-ganyan. Nung nakausap ko yung OB na yon, parang biglang ang sinasabi ng OB na yon, pag ganyan kalaki yung baby, kailangan ng ECS. So parang ako, nakita ko yung difference ng healthcare providers talaga that believe that you can birth your baby. That was such a huge impact for me. That's number 1. Number 2, you can also get a birthing doula. So what is a doula? A doula is basically, they will help you. They are birthing partners or they are birthing coaches. Sa akin, I had Doula Irina, and Doula Irina really helped me with like preparing for my birth. So nag-meet kami, and pati si Wancho, minit niya. With Eliam naman, I had a doula also, pero I just attended her class. So nagkaroon kami ng birthing classes from her. You can have the option to either have the doula just before you give birth. So i-coach ka lang niya, i-inform ka niya on the things that you can do and she will help advocate for you. Pwedeng yun lang, or pwedeng nandun din siya during the birth itself. So for me, my doula was there during the birth itself and it was so helpful. She was so helpful kasi siya yung nagko-coach sa akin sa breathing. Siya yung nagsasabi, no, you can do this nung mag-give up na ako. Number 2, na-mention ko na to kanina, attend childbirth classes or or inform yourself and educate yourself as much as you can about the birthing process. I didn't even know that labor had different stages until I went to a birthing class. I didn't know kung ano yung mga movements. Meron pala mga movements na ginagawa yung baby before siya lumabas. And if wala naman kayong budget for a birth class, ang daming mga YouTube videos that you can check out to be more informed about it so that you don't go in blind. For me personally, I watched the vlog of Bridget Taylor. Her vlog is called Built to Birth. Binili ko rin yung birthing class niya. That's just online. Tapos nag-attend pa ako ng birthing class just so I came in prepared and educated. That's very important. Number 3, create a birth plan. I didn't even know that there was such a thing as a birth plan. So basically, ang birth plan pala ay yung i-outline mo what you want to happen in your natural birth. You can write down what are the pain management techniques that you want to do. Alam mo yun, yung mga ganong simple na bagay. And if, for example, you're gonna have a birth in a hospital, ano yung mga requests mo for your birth plan? You don't want IE. Pwede mo kasing i-refuse yung mga bagay na yun eh. So I didn't even know that you were allowed to do that, na pwede ka mag-no sa constant monitoring in IE, or pwede mong bigay yung preferences mo na I want to be freely moving when I'm going through labor. So hindi pala kailangan na nakahiga ka lang habang nagle-labor ka. Pwede pala yung freely moving ka. So basically, your birth plan is just overall birth preferences. You can check it out on Google, hanap kayo ng sample birth plans, and tailor fit that to what you particularly want in your birthing experience. Okay, are you gonna go down na? Okay, next, let's go into the preparations for your body before a natural birth. The first thing that I wanted to share with you is to practice breathing exercises. And ito siguro yung pinaka-powerful thing that I was able to use and utilize when I was in active labor already. So imagine I was in the car and parang my contractions were 3 to 5 minutes apart. Being able to focus on my breath really relaxed my entire body. And the thing with labor and natural birth is the more that your body is constricted, the more that you're fighting the contractions, the more painful it will become. So breathing through your contractions is the best bet that you can have with regards to having your natural birth, and for everything to just relax para hindi ka magpanic, para lumabas si baby. You have to breathe your baby out. You also have to practice staying active while you're pregnant. Giving birth is a huge physical experience that a woman will go through. So you have to be able to prepare your body for that. So mag-exercise ka. For me personally, I did a lot of walking. Nakaka 5K na ako na walk. And for a 38-week-old pregnant woman, that was a lot. Of course, get a go signal from your care provider first. Number 3, you can start consuming just generally a high protein diet. So my doula actually asked me to start sipping bone broth, and I did that throughout my pregnancy with Aggie. Now, during the labor itself and when you are about to give birth, some of the things that you might want to practice and be mindful of are these important things. Number 1 is having a birth partner. Now, your birth partner, as I mentioned earlier, can be your doula or it can be your spouse. And basically, what your birth partner is supposed to do is to help you throughout the process of birthing. But they have to be as educated as you para hindi sila yung magpapanik. So, sila dapat yung gagawa ng counter pressure when you are having a contraction and it hurts, or sila yung maglalagay sa'yo sa water, magpa-prepare ng water, sila yung magre-remind sa'yo na to breathe in, breathe out, sila yung ganon. So, a birth partner is so important. Experiment with different positions. Pag nasa active labor ka na, tapos masakit na lahat, is changing your positions. And this is precisely what I did. Once she was doing counter pressure on me and I was changing positions, iba-iba. So, naglalakad ako, nagsisway kami, or nandun ako over sa birthing ball ko, or umuupo ako sa birthing ball, and I was just listening to my body, what felt more comfortable for me. I feel like that really helped when I was about to give birth. Ayun, parang nawawala yung sakit. I don't know if that counts as nawawala yung sakit, pero parang my mind is taken off of the pain because I'm able to move around and I adjust my body. So, that's really really what I did. I'm back. Sorry, the baby started crying, so here she is now nursing. I guess I'm down now to my final tip for you, which is to stay focused and really have good visualization. What really worked for me also was that I visualized in my mind having a natural birth, and I visualized that I am able to do it. I focused on the fact that God created my body to be able to give birth naturally. So just really surround yourself with positive and encouraging stories that will remind you that you are capable of getting that dream birth of yours, that natural birth of yours. But at the end of the day, syempre, ang pinaka-importante pa rin is that you have a positive birth experience. And I want to say that sometimes that positive birth experience will include an epidural. It will include you getting a CS because that's the best way to get your baby out. But I really do say that with the adamant and strong belief that you are capable of giving birth to your baby naturally, should you want to. So those are my tips for you guys. Hopefully it encouraged you and will help you in your birthing journey. I will be making more of these mama videos. So if you want to learn more, if you have more questions, if there's something that you want me to discuss, please do let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you on the next one. Okay, that's it. Paalam!